Hey, girl. Great to see you. Season 2. All right.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm ready for a great season 2.
Me too. I'm so excited.
amazing.
Thank you so much.
All
I'm
right.
glad to be
Should
here.
we do a quick cheers?
Let's do a quick cheers.
Well,
Double XO is so good.
I'm telling you right now, we didn't even talk about the wine. This is a
We did
double
not.
XL wine.
It's so good. What is it, mango?
I want to say it's peach. And
Oh,
I want to
okay.
say it's 16%.
Oh, yeah. One sip and I'm already fizzy. It's just, I'm excited.
But we cut right to it. We want to introduce ourselves.
Yes. Hey, ladies. It's your girl, Dominique.
And I'm Andrea, and we are on demand. Wow.
Wow.
Season 2. We're so glad to be back.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, this was a really great experience, and we're very happy to be here to give y'all
happy.
a second season by popular demand, okay?
By
Because y'all were
popular demand.
asking us about
Everybody
this.
was asking, and we couldn't wait to get back here. So let's talk about season 1.
Wow, we had some phenomenal guests.
Thank you all for coming.
We
You
had
guys
Jen.
Set it off.
S. Jen,
We
right?
had Jen.
Des Delmar.
We had the K experience.
We had the K experience. We had.
Nutty.
Yes, we did. That was one of our highest viewed episodes as well.
It was. It
One
was.
with Nutty
And
was.
It was a joy.
It was so much fun.
We had Aladdin.
We had Aladdin as
We
our
had
first
Aladdin.
guest, who
Love
really
you,
popped it
Aladdin.
off and really topped it off, just like Cat Williams started this year off. He started off. He really did. He started us.
He's ending with a bang. Shout out to you, Cat Williams.
Cat Williams, did you see that
He just
photo
left that
shoot?
military base.
To do his production company.
Just like Tyler Perry. He
Wow.
said Tyler Perry can't have all the fun. And
Absolutely.
we're here for that.
Yep, we love that.
Who else did we? Are we missing anybody? Who was our first person?
We had Aladdin. then
Aladdin
we
was the
had-
first. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So we named everybody.
I believe we did. And if we missed you, we deeply apologize. It's not on purpose. I think we got everybody there.
I think we got everybody.
Yeah.
So what I will say for season 1 for me,
Yeah.
I felt like I wasn't as vulnerable as I would like to be this
Yeah.
season. I feel like I was more so guarded and just trying to find my niche, I guess you could say, with like shooting a podcast. So I feel like this time around I'm more relaxed. I'm more have like a who gives a fuck attitude. Like
Yes.
I just
Yeah.
want to be very pure and
Yeah.
just very like open with my friend
Transparency.
here while you guys are watching
Yeah.
from the other side of the screen. So.
And we're calling this episode Transparency Post, okay?
Okay.
I feel like, I didn't feel that way about you, but I know
Okay.
you felt that way. I was like, I really enjoyed you season 1.
Yes.
I felt like I was a little tight-lipped. You know what I'm saying? I was very tight-lipped about my business and things that
Yeah.
I really feel like,
Same.
it's so much to be gained when we share our experiences, our true, authentic experiences. And I feel like that's really kind of what we want out of this
Yes,
for this season 2.
absolutely.
We want more of us.
More of us.
Okay.
So
More
usually
advice.
less guests,
A little less
a little
guests.
bit more of just dominating together,
Yeah.
just kind of kicking it
Yeah.
and talking about important things that matter to us.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
anything else about season 2?
Okay, what else about season 2? We said we're going to have maybe 1 or 2 guests. We're not going to count it all the way together, but we definitely want to get into the things that we felt we weren't really able to dive into completely because
In
season
season
1
one,
with our
yeah.
guests, I felt like we were just kind of like asking questions and really
Yes.
asking about them with, like
We're
you
kind of
said.
creating a platform for other brands.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's cool, right? We're happy to be able to do that, but we really had people saying that they wanted more of us.
They did.
Yeah, so that's what you're gonna get. Wow. So what is new with you? Like, what's new in these past 2-3 months that we took a little hiatus? What is new?
Ooh, girl, okay. So I would have to say the newest thing is this food truck.
Oh.
Okay. Now the food truck, which is called Galaxy Soul, is
Galaxy
not
Soul.
mine entirely. It's my significant other's.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say that because I'm so fucking involved, it's driving me up a wall. Okay. 'Cause
Great food.
Great food.
Great food. Yeah.
Before we got started with this food truck, I feel like a lot of, twists, turns, bumps, bruises, whatever you want to call it. But I feel like we thought we had it all figured out, okay? And this was going to be smooth sailing for the most part. But we ran into a real big hiccup 4 weeks ago. I'm not going to be too detailed because I don't want to get anybody, too much satisfaction. But what I will say is that...
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we ran into a really big hiccup 4
Yeah.
weeks ago, and I had to step in a little bit more after that,
Yes.
which has been very draining. It has been taking a lot of my attention and energy away from my other businesses that are very important to me.
Mm-hmm.
So the newest thing is the food truck. Okay, the newest thing is the food truck.
Love the grand opening. I was very happy to have
Yes.
went and to support it. My girl, I am
Yeah.
just so... I'm always in amazement of everything that she does and all that she's like, literally, we said the word octopus earlier. She's literally like an octopus. She's able to handle so many different things and add to so many different plates. So it was really good just seeing her in that element and seeing her new venture that she's doing with her man. And I personally love it. The food is amazing.
Thank you so much. So other than the food truck, I'm starting this thing. I know I mentioned in season 1, if you guys remember, how I like get up at 6 in the morning. I try to work out. So now I'm like getting up in the morning. I'm looking into this like prayer book, and I am like journaling. I'm journaling my thoughts like the moment I wake up, and then like usually at the end of the week I'm trying to reread it and just see if I feel the same way I felt 6 days ago. If I still did, what can I do to like shake that like feeling, you know? So that is like the newest thing that I'm doing. I'm really, really, really trying to focus more on me. I feel like for 30 something years I have always poured a lot into other people. Still taking care of my business, as y'all know. I do get my stuff done, but just on the caring part, like I always pour into and focus on other people. So my new goal is like just pouring into me and focusing on me more, being a little bit more selfish with my time and my intentions. And it feels good. It feels real good. So, you know, that's it. That's new for me.
That's really great.
What about you?
What's new for me? I feel like it's really just expanding on the things that I've been doing over the summer, like expanding on just having a team. I don't feel like having a team is the easiest thing. I have worked by myself. I've literally worked by myself. I am a very like, I don't know, I'm like the most introverted extrovert ever. You know what I'm saying? I really love to like be by myself and work by myself, and now I'm in a space where at some points I'm working with other people, and I'm at some points responsible for other people, and being responsible for other adults is a little tricky. It's a little tricky, but I have a great team that I'm working with, and I love the ladies that are sticking with me, but just expanding upon that, working on getting this film on streaming platforms, The Perfect Him, that has been
Shout out to The Perfect Him.
Oh my
Still
God.
such a good film.
That has been a work in progress, you know, getting your independent film on streaming. It's not the easiest thing. You know, I have a great distribution company that I'm working with, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's still like we've had so many like hiccups and having to go back, had to redo some of the content, like being like the movie poster and stuff like that. So, you know, it's been a lot of
Do you mind me asking,
Sure.
like, I know the last time we talked, everything was squared away.
Yes.
So are you at another roadblock?
Oh, let me tell you, the film got accepted on Tubi. And then they come back and they say, like, look, like, it's accepted, but you have to make these changes to your movie poster. My movie poster was shit. I'm going to go ahead and say that.
It is what it is. We're being vulnerable here.
Shit. Like, I didn't like it at first, but I just was in such a time crunch with everything that I had to just accept it. And I didn't necessarily, like, I don't like complaining about something unless I have constructive criticism to go ahead and, like, give the direct idea of what can fix it. So I just went along with it and thought maybe I'm just tripping.
Okay.
Tubi ain't like that shit either.
Okay. So you were never, we got to go with our first mind.
Bingo.
Hello.
Going with the first mind is pivotal.
We always know.
Yeah, so it's important for that. So went back, had somebody else outsourced to do it, and I love the flyer now. It is completely accepted, and now we're just waiting on a date that is actually going to drop. So, I mean, I have been going through the highs and lows of that.
Okay. That's going to work out, though.
New.
You know that.
Yeah. Nothing's new outside of that right now. You know, still working with Brown
So once you get that fixed, was that the only thing?
That's all they said, but hell, every minute is something different.
I know.
I hope I'm done because I really look forward to be able to have my film streamed on all these platforms. I look forward to it, but goddamn.
Yeah, I feel like we had the same experience with the food truck.
Yes.
Through Oak Park.
Yes.
And I feel like our previous cook, like, every time I came back and said something went wrong in an inspection, honestly, I just felt like it was always like I was either like lying or just like wasn't moving fast. Like you cannot control when you are trying to, when you need somebody else to sell. You get what I'm saying? It's a different type of, and I don't think people really understand that. So I'm really glad that this is a whole nother lane and you touched on that because I just feel like lessons can be learned here.
Yes.
Like when you are waiting on somebody else.
That is some shit.
It's not, you have to be patient. That's all you can do.
It's not your game. You just got to wait.
It is what it is. So
and wait patiently.
I applaud you, Frank, because you've been very patient.
Friend, and I applaud you
And-
too, because let me tell you something. I'm not
Yeah.
going to touch too deeply in it because
No,
I
I
know
get
that it's
you.
personal.
No, I get you.
But like the way you were able to pivot when everything blew up, and I would say everything kind of blew up at such a point where it was like it did not need to blow up at this exact point, but it did, and you were still able to pivot and make it work for you, and not a beat
Girl,
was missed.
No.
And
Girl, when I tell you that the good thing out of it, is that now I can make some mac and cheese like never before.
amen. And I'm gonna have to get you that recipe because
Okay.
Thanksgiving is in a couple days.
Okay.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna have to get that recipe from you because that mac and cheese was amazing.
Yes.
So I would really love. It would be nice if we were able to do a little.
We should.
A little like
right over
like
there.
a DIY.
Yeah, we should. We absolutely should.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad to like hear that. You know, even though you're having like some little bumps or
Yeah.
whatever, you are still learning in the process.
Yes.
And we learn with that. I feel like trust your intuition.
Yes,
Like
trust your intuition. And I want to go ahead and segue into a point.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this was actually supposed to be this episode,
It's
but
okay.
we're here.
We're here.
Trust your intuition. The only thing that is different, I was in a relationship.
Oh, I like this. I like this.
Okay, I
My
don't know
girl
if you guys
was in a relationship.
remember last season when I was speaking about having butterflies about somebody. Well, I decided to give it a go, and the
She
entire
did.
time I was giving it a go, I internally felt that it wasn't right. I was like miserable, and it was like I was very unhappy, and I could not connect with the love frequency.
Yeah.
Like even in the everyday things, like I also was about to make some drastic changes for my life that I just was doing to make somebody else happy. And I thought I wanted it because I thought I wanted a relationship. I thought I wanted all these things. But once I had it, I realized I was so deeply, it wasn't right.
You know.
And I kept fighting against my intuition. I'm like, no, like, it's just
Yeah.
like, I just need to give it time. I wanted this for like 15 years.
Yes.
I wanted this man for all
True
this
story.
time. Oh my God. And it's like, I finally got it. And I was like, oh, this is not what I thought it was. Anyway, I ended up listening to my intuition, cutting
Yes.
the ties. I feel better than ever.
You look great.
You look great. Yeah, okay? We look great because it's like,
I am just in awe with the jet black hair.
honey,
Do
I
you
had to go
guys
back
see?
black.
Well, yeah, because season one,
Season one,
my girl was like blonde.
It was something. It was a little orangey.
It was
different.
beautiful, but the black is baby.
I had to come back black with my girl.
It was fire.
I had to come back
It's
with my
fire.
girl.
So, yeah, so you know, the food truck is new.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to practice more self care. Just trying to like focus more on me, channel
Yeah.
in on like what I need for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm starting to realize too, like sometimes I cannot come all the way through for myself, other people, or my child, because I am not. My cup is not full. My cup is always
Yes.
half. Or sometimes a little less than half, because even when it gets to full or close to full, I'm pouring majority of it out to help others who are most of the time very fucking ungrateful. Let's be real here. I hope YouTube's accept that cuss word. But if not, let me say it again.
Yeah.
I'm always pouring it back into others who are sometimes very unappreciative.
Yes.
And, you know, I realize now, like, it's all about me, my child, my businesses, and the friendships and relationships that I care to keep. Everything else is like literally a waste of my energy and time. Oh, and another big thing I keep saying to myself every morning I wake up is that everybody is not deserving of my energy. I say that every morning I get in the mirror. Okay?
Can I just chime in
Of
on that?
course.
And your emergency is not my emergency.
It's not.
I live by this.
Yes.
Like, especially with clients and stuff like that.
Yes.
You wait till the last goddamn minute to do something. It's not my emergency.
No.
If I can help you, if I can do something, I'm going to
That's
do
so
what I
good.
can do. But it's like your emergency, you're not going to stress me out.
That's really good.
No. And it's like we got to live by that.
Woo,
No.
and child, if y'all knew what we know, okay, about 15 minutes ago, somebody emergency was trying to become mine.
No.
Woo, every time,
Yeah.
every day. And it's like, I'm tired of that. Like, I'm so tired. I'm so fucking exhausted.
It's exhausting.
With breaking my neck to, like, become somebody else's emergency. It's like, oh, my God.
And I felt this way with being in a relationship in a
Yeah.
very short time. I think I was in a relationship
Yes.
maybe a month.
Yeah.
I think I might have made it a month.
Yeah.
And I just personally felt like You know, Reggie, we mean no disrespect because
Yeah.
you are a creature of the kind.
Yeah.
But men are they're like energy vampires. They're
Oh my
draining.
God.
They're exhausting. They like to suck the life out of you.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's all the time, but in certain instances, it's like, give us a break. We are only human.
Yes, we are only human. We're the same human as you, just with different body parts. Okay? So just like your
Yes.
patience is short,
Yeah.
mine is short too.
Yes.
Let's be very cognizant
Yes.
of that. Like we have all the same organs.
Yes.
Okay?
Our parts are
So,
a little bit more developed.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right? So thank God we touched on that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about where you want to see the podcast go.
Wow.
What is your
I know we
ultimate
spoke
goal?
about this. We both spoke about this. So I don't know whose words they are. I'm going to try to keep it in my own because I know you have your own
okay.
thing to say.
Yeah.
But we really just want to focus on showcasing who we are
Yes.
and showcasing like being very vulnerable and being very open about our true experiences because it's enough front out here. We're not trying to make our shit look perfect.
No.
It is not. And it feels good to know and to see that somebody just like you does not have the answers, but to see them navigate through that shit. And it gives you inspiration in that. So just a transparency in my mind. What about you?
And I feel like this, this podcast, us linking up to shoot this, getting absolutely beautiful, spending our money, investing in this hobby, as some may think, it's very important to me. It helps me. I feel like it's very complimenting to my existence right now. So I feel like this is a part of me. This is part of my self-care.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
feel like no matter what, who takes it serious, who don't, who clings on, who becomes a part of the audience, I am going to keep at this because it makes me feel good. And I feel like I'm not letting up on this podcast no matter what because this is self-care for me. So,
I'm an easy cry. I'm an easy cry.
but seriously, like,
I just want to say I'm so thankful. I know I said this before on the first
Yeah.
season. I don't care. You're going to hear it again. I am so thankful to be on
Yeah.
this podcast with you.
Yeah,
Dominique,
thank
my
you.
friend. We've been friends for going on
For a long
almost,
time.
We met,
It
what,
has to be 10 years.
2016? It'll
Oh.
be coming up on 9 years.
Yeah.
9 years.
Almost a
And
decade.
Yeah.
and I feel like it's been forever.
Yeah,
For me.
honest to God, it's like this is truly a match made in heaven. So
Yeah.
we just want to give y'all a piece of heaven too.
Yes, we do.
Heaven on earth.
I just want to see this podcast go as far as it can go.
Yes.
With genuine energy.
Right eyes on us
Right.
because we giving y'all true, genuine to the heart content.
Listen, we ain't gonna give you nothing other than real. I can't speak for anybody else's podcast, but this is real. This was not hosted. I know you guys who are loyal followers can see that we do have our cards now. This is just so that it's not like scripted, but just to kind of remind us of like where we're at in the conversation
Yeah.
and to make sure that we're staying on point. So
Yeah.
I'm excited about season 2.
Very excited about season 2. I feel like it's full of possibilities, and I feel like we had a lot of viewers. Like I'm sure
We
you
did.
had clients that came in and talked about it. I had clients
Yes.
that came in and asked about it, and I was like
Yes.
surprised. I'm like, yeah, we're coming back from season 2.
We were never worried. It was
we were
never off the
worried.
table.
No, so we're just thankful to each other, to Reggie. Like it's gonna be a great season 2.
It is.
I do want to ask you a quick question.
Yeah, of course.
Because in a couple of days we have Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And I want to know, are y'all cooking? What are y'all plans for Thanksgiving? Like, what are y'all doing?
For Thanksgiving, it's gonna be here at my house.
What? How many
Yeah,
people you hosting?
It was a tug of war to get here. No offense to the
How many?
in-laws.
Yeah.
But we are expecting about 15 people.
Jeez Louise, 15?
Yeah, but everybody's kind of potlucking, so
Okay.
I'm only doing 2 dishes. I'm gonna be doing the mac and yams.
Okay.
And providing the space. And then a couple of ladies from my significant other's family is going to
Yes.
be bringing some dishes.
Oh, that's
And then
nice.
my mom, sister, and brother are supposed to come over. So we're going to be definitely kicking it here
Mm-hmm.
and, just trying to enjoy the day. Take a load off, eat, get full, and not feel bad about it. What
And
about
no
you?
pressure. Well, me personally,
You're welcome to come over.
First of all, I love that and thank
Yeah,
you.
it's a
And
million places to go
I
over, you
cannot
know
wait.
it.
I am taking my stab at cooking. Now, keep in mind, I have never in my
happy for
life
you.
made
That's-
mac and cheese. I've never
Really?
made
Oh, I
yams.
will sing you I will sing you down to the T
Please.
exactly what to do.
Because let me tell you
And
something.
you're gonna love it.
Let me tell you something. They don't know that it's my first time cooking any of these
No,
dishes.
they have no idea.
And guess what?
They're not gonna know.
I have full confidence in it, and they're gonna get what they're gonna get. I personally feel like it's gonna turn out great, and I'm not worried about
Are
it.
you having people over aside? This is gonna be exciting. Do you know what time?
My sister talks so much shit. 2:00.
Oh.
She talks so much shit. Ashley, I love you so much, but my sister's like, this shit's gonna be gross. She doesn't want to come. She has everything bad
no,
to
it's
say.
not. I promise you.
I don't care if it is, because at the end of the
Listen.
day, at least I had the heart to go
And
ahead
I-
and try.
She do. And I got some time Wednesday.
Yeah.
So if you needed that evening, I will come
Please.
help you prep.
Yeah, 'cause-
Without a problem, and I mean it.
Oh no, this is my. When I tell you
Yes.
something, when she gives you her word, she's
Yeah.
going to split every hair on her head to make sure she
Yeah.
gets her word.
I
I'm not
swear.
kidding. So,
I swear I will come help you prep,
I'm not
baby.
gonna stress you
Okay.
out.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna take a stab at it. I'm gonna
It's
make
gonna be good.
mac and cheese.
Okay.
I'm gonna make yams.
Oh,
I'm
yams
gonna
are so
make-
easy.
Somebody told me that. My
It
homegirl
is. I
Shakira
got
told
you.
me that. And I said, oh well, it better be, because now I've added that to the list.
You are gonna
Corn.
fall out when I tell you what has to go in there and how much. But you know, my friend is a little bit more on the healthier side when it comes to foods than I am. But when she has to put the ingredients,
all that
she's
butter
gonna
that
be
I'm
like,
gonna put all that sugar and butter.
ooh, child, you gonna fall out. But
I hope
it's
I
just
have
for
enough
one day.
stuff.
Yeah.
And I hope I have enough stuff, but I don't care. It's my dad, my sister,
Yeah.
my kids,
They'll
and my
be
other
okay.
sister Corinne. And Shakira's gonna come, so
That's
it.
nice. Yeah, they'll be fine.
That's it.
Okay, well, I'm excited for your holiday.
I know your shit's gonna turn out great because you're a great cook. You got great cooks
Yeah, I
coming.
can cook a little bit.
Yeah,
But yours
okay?
is gonna turn out good. Number one,
Yeah.
because you got all these people riding on you, and your sister's already fucking.
She's up my ass.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
give a fuck. If it's
Ashley,
nasty, we're gonna have a good
it's
laugh.
gonna be good.
You know? So
So, I'm excited for season 2.
Yes.
You guys, we love you. Please stay tuned. This was episode 1. We cannot wait for you to see episode 2.
it's coming soon.
I'm Dominique,
And I'm Andrea.
and we are on demand.
This first episode of the On Demand podcast was sponsored by Browsecity. Your brows are a necessity by Browsecity. We have a great Black Friday sale coming on this Friday. Head on over to www.browsecity.com. You can shop online or in store at 19431 Livernois. That's in Detroit, Michigan. We hope to see y'all this Black Friday. Thank you.